Is it coming back to you yet, Chi-Chi?
Oh,
There's no need to apologize. We still— Look! It's Chi-Chi! And she's with a mellow—
Traveler and Paimon.
You know Chi-Chi? Fantastic news! I ran into her while investigating near Lumadu's harbor. Judging—
I am...
Right! Quick thinking. If Chi-Chi had said she was a zombie, it might have scared—
Yes, best of...
Well, this is a happy coincidence for sure. I take it you know about Chi-Chi gets like— Poor child. I was going to take her back to the Mari. Since you're such good friend— We know!
Very long way?
Huh?
Before that, Dr. Baiju took me on his rounds he... needs something...
Oh! Baiju took you to Yilong Wharf, right? Detective Paimon— Baiju took Chi-Chi to visit patients at Yilong Wharf. Good thing Paimon and— Aha! Well, that checks out— Oh, you're right! Paimon almost forgot about that. Berbelos? Are you there? Can you hear it?
No need to shout. This Seeley's so-called guidance could also...
Oh dear, Barbie, allow me to interject. Let me take this one. Little Chi-Chi, member of the Little Hexen Circle, I'm the mother of your ally, Klee, Auntie Alice, the greatest...
Nice to meet you.
What a sweet, polite little...
Fortune.
That's right. Look at the cards in front of you. Aren't they pretty? Do you like them? That's wonderful. Now, can you pick one for me?
Is this one all right?
Of course. And because you were so... All right, Barbie, break time's over.
No, you don't need to shake me awake. I've been listening the whole time. Very few people...
That means you're...
It symbolizes transcendent. There are shackles that bind you.
Shackle?
At least on the surface. As for your future, all you need to do...
Hold up a second, you're saying to... Let Chi-Chi savor her little... What do you think?
This card...
Oh, good girl. You did such a good job remembering. If Auntie Barbie has more... Could you not add... Then it's settled.
Bye-bye,
Phew! Is that all over now? No, that's not important right now. Chi-Chi, let's go find that duck.
It's time. Chi-Chi should go home. See you next time, Traveler and Paimon. Card. Gift.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Cut to the chase. Incoming! Don't blink! Hey!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Incoming.
Wheel of life.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Opening box of Adepti Drix.
Cut to the chase.
Paimon's having a bunch since Sandroni doesn't mind.
Hey, you two. Come over here.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Here. This is for...
What is...
It's an underwater mobility device.
Huh?
It's just as... It was inefficient. No need to apologize. Everyone, the waters of Fontaine are home to more than just... All right. Oh, and if you're going... Ah, you're here. We should get. How's it going? I've narrowed down a few. We just need to take a sample from each one. Great! All right. We made good time. We might even know the location. You sound pretty happy. Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't... All right. Since we have some time to kill... Oh, these must be the one.
Like it?
Come on! You're that. Well, yeah, you know it. What do you mean? After the festival, this ship will be. So? So, no matter how much work you put. But if you know it's all going to be. Well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, but not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be out.
And when you look back on it, only.
Exactly!
So it's about find.
Traveler!
What's wrong with that?
How did you get here? Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide.
What?
There was a mishap early. Anyway, you should head. Finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then.
Hide!
And... Oh! There's a box over there! You can get in there!
Huh?
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
Let me see. Maybe just a quick.
Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? Oh, well...
No. We ran into an issue that,
Oh! For several... Let us help then!
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks, Director, for... Of course!
Agreed. All right, place it!
So, the story ends like this. But, when Duke St. Germanus departed...
Huh? That sounds familiar.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics. And
Huh?
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. I'm like...
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique.
You said my emotion module.
It is, but that's not quite.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know the question is.
That's where you're wrong. I can't believe this.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years.
fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is,
And cut. That was a long one. If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on. Perfect!
I can get out of.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium.
Shoot, Paimon thought there'd be a break.
Break a leg!
Yep, we're headed off.
All right, quiet on set.
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on that.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us.
Uh-oh, is she up?
What?
You okay,
Why don't we take a short break? That last take was B.
Thanks, Director Farine.
You're sure?
You okay, Sandrone?
Come on. It's time for me. All right. Give me some space.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels, thanks to his expertise in mechanics, I told him there was no need, that I would, but it would. All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
This is where you used to live?
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend. If the weather was nice, I would take Alain out in his wheelchair. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around happy. Of course, that was all. Oh, all right, enough standing around. Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? And you... Red... Anyway, since you've well, feel free to look around. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you... Old notes. This was Alain's workbench. We're both... Before Alain was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over. Oh, these are some of Alain... And these are just some... Oh, this was in his later years. Alain would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most. Oh. During the first few months after At first, Alain and I would play together, but it didn't... Yeah. It's been so long. Just remember, you can't... Looks like it took you a few extra moves. Well, what did you think of the game? You showed quite a bit of promise. Well, you should have You know, we also... Oh! Alain never played it much, but I managed to teach I loved peruse, but as Alain continued to deteriorate... Oh, back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in Enough. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this. Knowing you, Alain, I'm... Let's see here. Well... It's heavier than... It's a multidimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would... All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter.
Okay. Hold on.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born.
Huh? Wow. Look how happy...
What?
Just that you come off kind of...
Well then, people should stop.
Of course. Oh, here's something else. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a break.
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all reason.
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry.
Ellen, don't be embarrassed.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. That's enough. You know what? We're done with this. Just... To my little clockwork princess, not enough.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life. This is the process of... You are my proudest to me. In fact, some theories think of the human brain. So you see, perhaps we're not so... No matter how one looks at it, your computational capacity allowed you to become... Emotions and logic often clash with each other. And as you told me once, you've always known what you don't. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to. So, what I leave you now is this. A formula.
Of course. Regardless. Whether by my formula or some...
Oh,
I've already figured out how this formula works.
you made up your mind or...
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the no. But I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said.
And I resolved...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of...
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Besides, you already read my whole diary.
You really should...
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as... friends, and you... All right, with the numeral...
Oh, just like...
Huh! Sounds like that shaman. The arcane and the mathematical are both fun. Anyway, let's get... But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? Is this... my heart? No, it's probably just the But you made it. You just spoke of anomalies. Well, shall we sit down and talk?
should do it. Hello?
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Here. You can use it to write.
I don't need to write things
Even so, some things are.
So you wish me to carry out a...
I suppose, much like we use wooden stakes in the act of choosing what to forget.
This is where we... Mornings of tending to the garden. After... Alan, what are you drinking?
Oh, this?
I want to try it.
Oh, okay.
Speak...
Well, I'm not quite. I suppose I hoped you.
Oh, I thought those peaceful... You know that's... Maybe. But that was it. Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elen was a love of coffee. A machine, I suppose. Yeah.
Hey, this place isn't half...
More and more people seem to be...
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her. And Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a...
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought Capitano. I was just about to...
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't...
Spoken like a true
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline.
If you're gonna fight, take it out! I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, goodbye.
We should have just said that. She couldn't stay. There was no future. You're right. Every time you make a decision, why didn't we make her stay? Don't you find it unfair? One by one. But in the end, whether I... And now, even Poloni... I did everything I could. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is bait? But you can't move through life without having to say good... Ever so logical. What's your... It feels like... It sounds so stupid. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Dark, I know. But the heart, I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Or eliminating me entirely? I don't care. Go ahead. I'm ready. we care about!
I know it hurts, but that's life.
I wish...
I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along. I'm fine.
Cry? The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to, I suppose.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something. Then, one by one...
Don't say that!
Now? It's like you said. We get to keep the thing well said. Besides, I've already died once.
Right. Earlier you...
You think that's... I may have accepted my emotional self. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean.
Huh? Resentful
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the opera Epicles, right?
Well, hold on. If it's souls we're dealing...
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure some...
Remind me how they ended...
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Narcissism... After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for this... Unfortunately, his theory of the four Orthants was imperfect. Jakob, another member of the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's... Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two... After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned, but the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized...
Not only that, but over time, they begin to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in, but the full transformation must have been recent. Wait, no, he must know already.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime. Besides, with me here, all I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes? But, how exactly?
Just trust me.
Alright. Why the sudden...
No, I didn't. And you're right, but... In his later, he also felt sorry towards Marianne. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. You mean everything that just happened, what? Just washing off the grime of the...
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden?
All right then, Seat Lolly.
Huh?
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You! come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Miss Guillotin? I'll report.
Well,
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settled.
huh?